Previously on Lost Civilization.
Hold it!
Well, okay then.
Hold it!
I guess the Wolfenstein SS has just entered the chat. Then let's press the button. And barrels, no thank you. This one? Oh yeah. Look at all them health bonuses. Oh crap. Maybe we'll have better luck with the slow one. Oh, crap. Come on now. Hey, the two were made for each other. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting no names.
Hold it!
Hey, they're literally coming out of the walls. Do I smell some Valiant pods around here? Tomato. Well, all right then. You're free, buddy. You know, I don't think he don't seem too grateful that we freed him. I think we should probably just leave. And now, with that done, the penultimate map is in the books. And we finally make our way to the epic finale of Lost Civilization. Such a long journey to get here, but we finally made it. Ending starts now. Lost Civilization, Map 20, ending. With 12 4E1 monsters, 117 items, 15 secrets, and all 6 keys to find. Routes are everything in this map. Go ahead and juke all the enemies, and let's head in to the air duct for secret number 1. As we resupply everything, go ahead, get the blur sphere, let's head out, back to the middle. For now, just dodge everything. It is not important. And barrels absolutely our friend against all the hit scanners in this map. Barrels are literally everywhere. I think there's like 380 some barrels. Some ridiculous number like that. But they basically help with crowd control, especially as more enemies start teleporting in. The Archviles are just guarding the red key. They have nothing to do with the outside. Let's try and ignore as many enemies as we can. Just focusing on this central area, because down here we can get the SSG, as well as Berserk to get your health back up. Let's go ahead, punch our way back up to where we were, and into the building that the Revenants were guarding. Alright, now we can stand our ground for some of this stuff here, just to get it out of the way. Less we have to deal with later. Now let's go ahead and up the lift. Everything up here we need to take out. Go ahead, get the barrels, and let's get going. So, Revenant out of here. The Cacodemon is ticked off at the Hell Knight, and the Hell Knight must go down. As we have here, and this is a good resupply room. Go ahead, get the goodies. Let's head back down. Again, we're going to help the Cacodemon and take out the enemies by just blowing up the barrels. Unless one of the enemies fell off the ledge, like the imp there. Take out the Hell Knight, and back here is health, ammo, and also ammo on this side. Make sure there are no barrels in the way down here. We're going for secret number 2, as long as Tomato allows it. Now, let's go ahead, skirt the ledge, and over here is secret number 2, giving us the Meg kit, the Mega Armor. Get far away from this wall as we run, jump to the corner, and now we can run and jump over the gate. Let's act quick. This area is relentless. As we go around here, pick off the Arachnotrons to get the keys. Let's fight our way back out. Mainly just bypassing the Archvile as we want to get over here and onto this ledge. This ledge will spin us around to a lift, and this will lead us to secret number 3, giving us armor bonuses. We can take out the chain gunner and straggling imps from reasonable distance. What is unreasonable is the Arachnotron's firing range there. Go ahead and get the supercharge way out here. And let's go ahead, head forward. This is that lobby. This time we're on the top side of it. As we keep pressure on all the stuff down there. And now let's go ahead and keep heading even higher to complete secret number 3, getting us the plasma rifle. Alright, jump back out. Now we're back in the main area. So let's go ahead, head all the way down for the lava area. Getting the ammo along the way. That requires all 6 keys, so instead, let's keep it moving around this time. And let's just take out as many things as we can on our way down. We don't have to worry about clearing this area out yet. Go ahead, get the goodies hiding in the corner. Let's jump down by the switch. This area we do need to secure. As we hit the switch to reactivate the lift. And now let's use that, as it will come down as soon as we get close to it. On our way back up, dealing with the enemies that teleport in. Go ahead, pull down the other lift that we fixed. Back up top side. Hit a switch. Make it. Let's get out of here. Most important thing, the rocket launcher. And now we've got teleporting craziness. Just go ahead, keep pelting them with rockets until they go away, or until we're out of ammo, which usually happens first. As we can back off, give them a little bit of room. As we are literally giving them their own area to set up. Let's get around them, fight our way across the upper concourse. And yes, the steam absolutely does burn you. Be careful. Come on already. There. Alright, so all this stuff down. Let's go ahead and take advantage. And let's get back. Now if that area clears out. Let's go all the way over to helipad to get rockets, stim packs, to resupply some of this. The most important thing in the entire level we want to get is going to be right in this room here. Alright, let's go. Now in here, we do want to clear this area out as we're able to. So, as you can see, that door is destroyed. Instead, let's go up here, check the rooms. It can actually take no pot shots. You can't shoot out of this room, but you can at least see what's brewing out there. Go ahead, get ammo, get resupplied. And this room is the most important one, because we get the backpack. And it is mandatory for this map. If you know what that ending brings, you know even with 600 energy cells, you've got nothing to work with. Because there is no BFG in this map, and the numbers are just off the charts. Okay, now that's taken care of, let's go ahead through the break, head out here, but not all the way down, as we take these lifts for the next secret. Secret number 4. And this gives us a fight on top of the vat. As we can finally deal with a lot of the imps. Unfortunately, there's like 440 some imps in this map, so this is barely even scratching the surface, but at least it gets us free of all this. Also giving us 22 items, 4 secrets. Let's keep it going. Let's head back down, but let's not head all the way. We want to go back out because we want to go around this silo. There's the obligatory chainsaw hiding in the back. And down here, more armor bonuses. And then we can teleport back to get where we need to go. Just unstick that lift, and let's punch it down. And now we're back in business. Right back to the main area where all this started. Now, let's see if we can't do something about all these archviles. Let's go ahead, head back into this room again. 25 kills and 4 secrets. 25 items, I mean. Let's jump across. And this time up. All the way over here. Be careful of revenants in this upper area, as we at least want 1 point blank range shot. 2 would be nicer. Just like that. There. This area is good. Let's go ahead and get another SSG, armor bonuses, security armor, health if we need it. As you can see, there's a passageway behind the bookcase. Hit the switch that's right there to get that out of the way. This is secret number 5, and that lift is what's going to give us a chance against the archviles. Before we do that, carry on the air direction. We can get Blur Sphere, more ammo and health. Now let's head to that lift. Alright, let's quickly get down. And now we can defuse the archvile's trap by lowering the fan and going ahead ticking all of them off, funneling them together, and blasting them. All archviles must go, or your money back. And just like that, this area is ours, and so is the red keycard. Let's go ahead, run, and get out. Again, that is what would have happened to you if you would have taken this lift down. So instead, let's go to the right, and let's do some cleanup work. Incubus, out of here. Let's head to the back, make sure we got the rockets. And even further back, as we get out of the slime pit, we can take out the chain gunner, go all the way to the back, take out the arachnotron. Close range bite, never gonna work. Instead, hold this with your lives as the archvile decides to make his way up. Luckily, nothing for him to revive there, so we can get him stuck. And now, let's deal with the welcome crew. Keep the pressure up, take out the Hell Knight, the Angry Tomato, and all of this. As we work our way around, imps must go. Especially all the ones hiding out over here. Now that minor inconvenience is gone, let's continue around the silos to get a whole slew of helpful items. SSG, shotgun shells, May kit, armor bonuses, enemies that were hiding over here, more armor bonuses, goodies, health, this area done. Move on to the next. So we work our way over, supercharge rockets, keep moving. Whatever you do, just don't stop. Keep going around the sides, down, and we are back to the center. While we're here, let's go ahead and finish out the hub area. That way we don't have to deal with anything when we have to backtrack through here. So, that means you, sniping imps, get a one-way ticket out of here. And so do all the mancubus cluttered up in the middle. Done with you all. So now that is out of the way, let's go ahead and get the health. Move our way down. We'll do it legitimately this time. Take out all of this. The barrels. Get security armor. And just like that, this area is feeling better already. Especially with those two imps gone. And those are back up top side. This area, more or less good. Let's go ahead and take the lift just to finish it off. Quickly. Out of here. And you two, out of here. There. Now the hub area is clear. The mancubus is literally at the start of the level, not worried about him. Instead, let's move into the secret underground lab. So back here, behind the terminal, we get to a completely new area. And this is the most dangerous area in the map. So be very careful here. As we get plasma, tick off a cyber demon, who luckily can infight a lot of stuff for us. Just don't let him get too crazy with that barrage of his. We can instigate a little bit by waking up the revenants, getting them out of position. As we basically turn this entire area into a mosh pit on the cyber demon. There. Now that he's pretty much ticked off the entire universe, let's go this way. Through the ducts. Through the revenant. And now we make our graceful, possibly not so graceful escape. As Arachnotron, you need to be it. You are literally in our way. Hit the switch, get to the lift. Why in the world would there be this much opposition, you ask? Well, this is leading us to another one of our keys. So for now, just torch all the mancubus. As we've got a little bit of mancubus slaughter going on. Imps out. And Angry Tomato stuck, apparently. I didn't even see you up there, Revenant. Wow, you're way up there. Alright, Imp. In this area at the moment, pretty good. Just careful of the imps hiding in the circuitry back there. Go ahead and take them out. And now, as we see over here, guarded by a few Hell Knights. I mean, if the mancubus didn't do it, odds are you probably won't either. But hey, let them dream. And now we get the red skull key. So that gives us both red keys and the blue or yellow skull key so far. Let's go ahead for another secret. Poke the lift down. That also reveals this in the back to get us more ammo. Bring us to 39 items and 7 secrets. And now let's go ahead. Pay our friend a visit. Now he's no longer stuck wandering the depths of this lab. We need to do our part to not only confuse the heck out of his AI, but make sure he doesn't make it back and get lost down below. Back and forth. As many clean hits as we can. Not getting anywhere close enough for him to splash anything on us. And then when we finally have some breathing room, bring out the big guns. And the big dog is gone. Let's go ahead and let all of our imps on board so we can have a little chat. Just like that, they're dealt with. Let's go ahead and open the secret area so we can get our health back up. This area, done. Let's go ahead back out here. Get the rockets, rocket launcher. All the ammo possible. Take out the pinkies. Alright, up we go. Let's start it off in the chemical room first. There are no enemies in here, so you don't have to worry about anything. Instead, let's head to the back, let's hit a switch, and quickly get out of here to the left for Mega Armor. And this is going to be the next secret of the set. We got the Mega Armor, but didn't get on it to actually count it. So this is going to be secret number 8. Just like that. Now we can go ahead and take out a lot of the enemies from this side. Just to make life a little easier. We can also shoot through the wall on them. Through the openings that our friend the Cyber Demon blasted for us. Let's go ahead in. This is literally the greatest room in the entire level. This is our resupply room. And we need to do everything to keep it clear. Alright, up top. Let's go. Clear out the mess hall. The place that everyone wants to be. And luckily will give us plenty of ammo as we go ahead and fight our way through the kitchen. Again, barrels. Our friend to get the blue keycard. Health bonuses. For now, let's just make sure this room is clear before we do anything else. Chain gunner, not ever. Open this, and now these are our resupply closets. They hold crucial items, ammo, armor, you name it. Every one of them has just about something for us, so make sure to check all of them, as sometimes the items are hard to notice. As we work all the way around, shotgun shells, armor bonuses, health bonuses, you name it, it's all here in one place. And now that that's good, let's remember that we have a berserk here that we left behind intentionally, because this is not the only time we're going to be in the lab. For now, let's continue. This time we have one massive area we need to clear out, and it is an absolute nightmare if you're not prepared for it. Alright, now we've got a very, very cool room to work with, as it's got a very neat gimmick, all revolving around this crusher unit. So, let's go ahead and close the crusher, and then we'll hit this button to start it. It'll just run infinitely. As you can see, it's a fast crusher, so it's not to do that much damage. Now we just need to coax enemies into teleporting, because they'll teleport into the crusher and be stuck, and you know what happens then. So that's what the red teleporter is. Just spin around, get everything we can to teleport. And you can see our progress over here, all stuff that gets stuck. As we just coax everything into it, hoping that the Mancubus will get rid of the Revenants for us. If he doesn't, we will take care of it ourselves. Rocket to splash them both. There are two different sets of them. Once that's dealt with, let's go ahead. Tomato, gone. Mancubus, you've had your time, and so have you imps sniping from way up high. Tomato out, and let's also not forget about the Arachnotron that's been sniping us this whole time. Out of here. Now, let's go ahead and finish cleanup work here. Imp's gone. Health. Get more ammo, more health over here. And let's go ahead and clear out the secret room, which is right here. We have to get to it from the top side. That way, when we do get down there, if we are low health, we don't have to deal with pop-up enemies. Now then, we can move forward here, as this takes us to the cave area, basically so we can snipe enemies coming up, moving them out of their ambushes, make them more manageable, because that cave is nasty to get through. Now let's take out the Imp Brigade that spawned behind us. As we fight our way up through all of this. Continue to pin everything into this area. Chain gunners, not ever. And imps, bye-bye. As we go ahead, work on the revenants. Careful of the archvile, which I think is to the right there. Yep. He's actually coming from this room, so it's kind of rare for him to be on the ledge. Revenant out. And I actually love the archvile coming over here. Now that this bottom area is secure, we can run up to the top to get some more rockets. As things open behind us and beside us. Welcome to the slaughter. No one is immune. No one is safe. And barrels, still our friend. As we deal with gosh knows how many imps trying to make their way up to us. This is literally like not castle defense, but imp defense over here. Alright. Now that the imps are out of the way, we can see where they came from over here. Back in a nearby vat room. And we can also jump down into different sections to get health, as all these sections connect with one another. Now let's see if we can coax the archvile out of hiding again, because I'd much rather deal with him here where we can see him. There. Got him on the ledge. Come on, a little bit more. Luckily, he's stuck trying to revive imps. Got it. Perfect. That'll make it much easier when we go for the key that's up top there. Now, as you can see, once we're up here, we've got health. And this door doesn't open. It was just for the pinkies. This is the way forward, but there's a force field there. So, only one way to go. Up top here. And around the rotunda. You notice this is the way to the exit. It requires a red force field. That's the one you need all 6 keys to deactivate. For now, to Mancubus. Tight quarters. We can kind of cheese them around the edges here. They are standing on a bunch of rockets we can use if push comes to shove. Once they're out, let's go ahead and get all the goodies. This is a great area to resupply, as we have a nasty fight coming up. Also, make sure this area is secure. Take out the Hell Knights, because they're going to block our way to a secret, as we are coming up with secret number 9 right here. Hit the switch, and to the right. Both of them drop, but only the right has the goodie. And you can see there's a Cyber Demon stalking out there. In here, we get armor bonuses, chain gun, ammo, supercharge, and this door is broke, but it'll still open. To let us over here, and over here, we can actually shoot through the window, giving us a sniping window. Which, with the chain gun, single tap, we can take full advantage of the enemies that are way over there. As well as the rocket launcher. As we keep the pressure up on the arachnotrons clustered up over there. At this point, we're just shooting over top of them. So let's head back as the Cyber Demon is having it out with someone. And once we have the clearing, let's hit the ground drain. Ideally, get everything fighting with them. Especially the arachnotrons. Since we have both red keys, we can lower the gate. That was the gate that was separating the 2 halves of this area. So this, of course, taking us back to the starting area. As we try and get the Revenant missiles to hit them, or that works. There we go. Let's just go chain gun crazy out here since we have plenty of room to move. And Cyber Demon has no chance at all when we have this much room to move. And nothing he can splash off of. Only way he would ever hit us is with a misclick when you have this much open area. Alright, Cyber Demon down. Now let's keep it moving to the right side first, as we want to go ahead and get us another secret way out here in the boonies. We want to go down by the trees, over around the pits, in the back corner, and here is secret number 10 with plasma rifle, energy cells, and berserk. To get back, you can just jump where any of those teleporters are, either in the lava or down here. Get us back, and right back on our ledge. Now we can push the button to raise our walkway across, as we only have 2 keys left to find. And one of the secrets is at the very end of the map, so technically only 4 more secrets to find. For now, let's continue, and let's deal with this nightmare. This area is just nasty. As we mainly want to create enough distance to get good hits on the Archvile. Go ahead and get rid of all them. Use our plasma to full effect to get rid of the Arachnotron. And now this area is ours. Getting the health, getting the ammo. Down we go. Go ahead and take out the enemies in the waiting room. get the items, all the health, all the armor. And now, in this back corner, we can take this lift up for secret number 11, bringing us outside to a perfect resupply area. For rockets, for health, for armor, you name it, we've got it. Everything we need there. Now let's head back out. Cannot move forward because that door's busted. Instead, all we can do is go down, back into our lab, but this time in a completely different area. Now over here, let's go ahead, cause as much chaos as we can. Now we are topside above the vats. Basically just tick everything off at the Mancus. And everything else will kind of sort itself out. Throw a few rockets downstream and you'll be perfectly fine. As long as you don't blow the barrels up ourselves. Alright, Tomato, you have... I don't even know what you're doing. Just take the Mancus out, take the Tomato out. And all of a sudden this area is looking nicer already. There's the yellow key card. And for our next secret, we need to be down here. So, Tomato, gotta go. You too, Imp. And this area is ours. Let's get some health, rockets, and celebrate. As we see, there's another force field here. This is the other side of where we were when we went up to the rotunda. So as for now, this area is secure. Let's go where the yellow key was and drop on in. This will give us 2 health bonuses and access to the vats. Go ahead and deal with the chain gunners that were harassing us from above. Take out the tomatoes. And this area is looking pretty good. They're actually guarding our secret. So let's head up and pay them a visit. In this dark alleyway, this leads to the next secret, giving us the infamous chainsaw. But more importantly, up top here, plasma rifle and mega armor. While we're at it, health. Basically, the full package bring us to 88 items, 12 secrets. And you notice I keep intentionally not saying what our kills are because it does not matter. There is so much nonsense thrown at the end of this map that you're going to get well over the kill count. That has never been an issue I've run into. So now that the zombie men are out here, let's go ahead down, over. This takes us back to this part of the lab. You can see there's a supercharge on the other side of the fan there that we need to get to somehow. Let's go ahead and jump down in the duct. Right here it is. So there is the supercharge, another one for our items. Let's head back up. Now we have max health, max armor, and over here, plasma rifle. Now we need to get back up top to the vat room. And what we found instead is the server room. So let's go ahead and clear it out. And we know it's the server room because it literally says it on the blocks, which is amazing. Let's go ahead and clear this area out as it's a lot of very close, nasty encounters. Watch out for the barrel assembly line here. Here's where a lot of our health and armor bonuses are. And unfortunately, this area is loaded with chain gunners to try and blow the barrels up on you. Keep moving around. And let's get health over here. Energy cells, more armor bonuses. And the Arachnotron's awake, that has no idea what to do with us. So, this area should be clear. Nope. Always make sure. Always double, triple, quadruple check. Because you don't want to backtrack if you don't have to. Now we're on the outsides. Let's go ahead. This leads into the cave. And we can see the carnage waiting for us. As we go ahead, open the door right across from us. The giant bay doors. Releasing an entire Caco cloud. But more importantly, Cyber Demon. Cyber Demon's not a problem, though, if we can trick them into the teleporters. One of them went, where the Crusher will take care of them. We just gotta get the other one to play along now, as we take out the Archvile that is unfortunately in the wide open area. There. Now, let's go ahead and coax the other Cyber Demons in to the portal. Because when they go in, they are not coming back. Again, just coax them into that teleporter no matter how we have to make it happen. We've already got one in there. Come on. 2. And let's collect the third one. It's like we're capturing Pokemon over here. And somehow he seemed to walk right through it unfazed. Probably because there's no room. He can't telefrag the other one. So we're waiting for that one to get crushed before we can get the other one. And I'm perfectly fine waiting because ammo we really don't want to waste if we don't have to. It won't take long. He literally can't do anything. There. Now let's go ahead and coax him in. Come on, buddy. Buddy, how in the world are you going through this thing so many times and not teleporting? I call shenanigans all of a sudden. Maybe it's because the one is still in the crusher. Taking his sweet time over there. Hey, you think you could hurry the crushing up already? Maybe just a little bit faster. There. Now tell me he can't teleport. Alright, there we go. So your Cyber Demon was blocking his path. Let's go ahead and take care of these sniping imps. Just stay out of the firing line of that one until he gets crushed. And also, let's not leave the area so that the crusher doesn't stop. Alright, imps down. This is good. If we really want to add insult to injury, we can just throw some chain guns in there too, just to speed things along, so we can make sure that we've got the Cyber Demons down. I think this will be about half of our Cyber Demons in the level out of here. Should have seen that one coming. There. That's what he gets. Shooting us in the face like that. Alright. Let's go up the pre-spiral staircase here. This green machine is about to be shut down. Go ahead, punch our way in. Hell Knight out. Hit scanners out. Pinky, you know where to go. And Chain Gunner, definitely out of here. So we go ahead, get the blue skull key, get all the ammo, get retooled, refitted, and shut this machine down. As this is going to also shut down all of our green force fields all throughout the map. Just like that. There's no need to fight. You're all going down. So we get the May kits both up high, down low, take out the chain gunners across the wall. And this area looking better already. That imp's gone, the one behind us is gone. And we are moving on. Over here for plasma rifle, ammo. Across the way just gives you security armor. Not that worried about it because we're going to get something even better. As we make our way back up. Just like that, we're back at the vats. So let's go ahead. As you can see, the spiral staircase just took us back to the waiting room. So back down. And jump in where the yellow card was. This time in the corner. Dark opening. Up top. Through the window. Just like that. Now let's go down below. Dodge all the imps, and this is literally the best secret in the map because it basically resupplies everything you could ever need. Plasma rifle, rockets, you name it, we got it. We even got Hell Knights. A very annoying area. Go ahead and take him, chain gunner out. In the back, we finally get the mega armor, giving us pretty much a full megasphere worth of power-ups. As we make our way back out of here, hitting the switch. Just like that, this one is secure. Not many areas left, thank goodness, as we are just about have the enemy stronghold cleared. Let's go ahead back up. This time to our rotunda. Back up top. Round we go. And we are heading back to the start of the map to finally deal with those annoying Mancubus. Alright, now we're here. Go ahead, torch them around the corner. There's one down. Go ahead over on this side. There's two out of here. Go through. Pin in one that thinks it's a receptionist. 3. And imps out. Now let's get the goodies. Let's get some of our ammo back and finally take out that revenant we saw at the very beginning of the map. Get our energy cells and get ready for a Hell Knight to the face. There he is. There he goes. This area is secure. Finally, we can put our 6 keys to good use right over here. As we lower the bars, head through the marsh, and up into Science Base. Getting plenty of energy cell packs, ammo, health, we're gonna need it, because the force field's online. No more. As we go ahead, make our way down the lift, take out the Archvile, who is immediately trying to pin us in. Alright, show him the door and let's head up. Now, Arachnotrons basically teleported to every square corner of this map. So let's be careful as we go to clear out all the main areas. It's basically like a sightseeing tour. You know, it's like the greatest hits of this map. Any of the key areas that really stood out, go there. There's probably an Arachnotron. Like the starting area. Like the area we took the lift to get 2 secrets and sneak over the gate. to get much further into the map. Like the one guarding the other secrets over by the silo. Like the ones guarding the red gate. The ones guarding the helipad. All culminating to Spire Mama in the middle. As we do everything we can to just corner Sniper. We also have a full Caco Cloud worth of help. Now we'll let the Cacodemons handle it as we deal with the Wandering Spider. And here come the Tomato Army. Go ahead, beat them off. And we can hear Spire Mama is doing a darn good job where she is. Take her out, and this area is ours. Now over here, if you remember where our wounded comrade is, let's go ahead around the corner, all the way. And back here is going to be the second to last secret, giving us another supercharge to replenish as we head down the hill to pin him in. Over here, we get the plasma rifle, ammo, chain gunner, out. This area is secure. Now let's go do something about that force field. Right after we get ourselves the Megasphere, giving us the best possible chance going into the final battle. Back up top, use the blue key. There's our Megasphere. Now, on to the force field and the final battle. Alright, back up top side, back to the rotunda, down to the middle, and there is where we canceled the force field. As we go ahead to the right, this is absolute chaos. Get to the switch, make sure we press the switch, and we need to quickly get up top, as that unlocks the gates, laying us up. Make your home up here, because the last place you want to be is in the trenches. Too many cyber demons, too much chaos. Just stay up here if you want to live. Meatball, out of our happy place. And here is the final secret. I'll trigger it, but I won't grab it yet because we definitely want to save it. So that gives us all secrets. Items are going to be a challenge, but if Any editing magic has to happen, I'll do that just to fast forward if we missed any. Right now, just focus on all the chaos in the pit. Luckily, the cyber demons can't do a thing to us up here. That at least nullifies them from the equation. At the same time, we can't really do much to them either, unfortunately. So a little bit of a stalemate as we go ahead and try to get all these revenants to go away. Go ahead and throw our shade over there, splashing off of anything we can to get rid of the revenants sniping us from 1,000 miles away. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the switch. Let's make a break for it over here. So we can finally give the revenants the business, get ourselves some more ammo. And mega armor. Hell Knight, out of here. Go ahead and tick off some more revenants while we're here. Hell Knight gotta go, and there is our rockets, so we can finally fight back. Flying tomato pasta party out. You too, Macubus. Alright, keep throwing shade at the tomatoes. And this area is, at least from the top, secure. It gets worse. This is our only safe zone from the cyber demons. Alright, let's go ahead. So let's get the rocket ammo. Let's hop across and open Pandora's box by hitting the second switch. That releases the force field, letting all the chaos in the middle out. Let's get the blur sphere, and let's just get everything in fighting. Cyber demons are basically our sword and shield here, as we let them handle the chaos. Again, just stay as visible as possible so everything in the middle will go ahead and tick off the cyber demons. Basically using them as an extension of ourselves. As you can see, they have no problem handling all the enemies here. Again, just let them clear everything out. We'll be fine up here. Unfortunately, we will at some point have to take out the cyber demons. Once they seemingly have no more targets, it's time to move. Alright, let's get down and run like we have never run ever. As there's a few more archviles lingering around inside. Go ahead, let them come to us, take them out, and now we've got the cyber demon bonanza over here. For now, focus on the ammo, focus on the goods. Us versus the cyber demons, here we go. Let's get the berserk head inside. And just look at the pandemonium. Just when you thought it was over, it was only beginning. As more enemies are teleporting back up top, we need to keep an eye on it. As you can see, the revenants are back with higher numbers this time. Go ahead and deal with that in the best way we know how. Just so we have somewhere that's relatively safe to go, and we can thank him for causing all of our issues. So, let's make sure to thank our Archviles appropriately. The best way we know how. With a shot to the face. Knock Revenant off the cliff. And here we go. Alright. Let's make a run for it. Get us even further into this. As again, we just keep dodging all cyber demons for now. Go ahead and torch out the revenants. Let's get health. And secure the upper section. Right now, looking good. Alright, let's go make the magic happen. In here, around, Mega Armor, hit the switches. Same thing, hit the switches. 4's good for now, let's get back up top. As we just guard our upper balcony from any and all intruders, letting the cyber demons handle everything else. Finally, time to dip into that megasphere. As again, the cyber demons do heavy lifting for us, and we prevent anything from coming up top. All the enemies they cloned, all the enemies they created, all being put down here. Tomatoes out, Mancubus out, Imps out. And the cyber demons are our sword and shield. As we keep the flyers out of the stands. Especially the meatball. Alright, Caco out, and Pain Elemental. Beat it. So far, holding on to this area. And one of our cyber demons went down. We've got 3 switches hit, 1 to go. Let's get back in there and look for whichever one's not lit up. As we go ahead and undo the last lock of this level. Getting ammo as we go. There it is. Get the heck out fast as possible. As we have multiple Spire Masterminds and everything you do not want to deal with down there now. Watch the absolute pandemonium unfold. as we go ahead and lead our cyber demons into the final fight. They have fought hard all this time, but it doesn't look like they're going to come out victorious this time. Still use them to the greatest effect we can. I have no idea what Spider Mom is doing back there, but inevitably, only one of them will survive. And we all know who should be on top. Out here, Spider Mama. Out here, Arachnotrons. And all the pandemonium in the middle. As we still have a few more cyber demons to go. Luckily, the switch is now open. We can hit that one. Deal with anyone that wants to come out after us. Hit the other switch. And now that finally opens our way into the items. We don't have a lot to work with, but let's clear them out. Cyber Demon out. And again, all we have is the plasma rifle to work with. Let's continue taking out all the enemies, getting plenty of ammo, and we can finally see who is behind this entire mess. But before we decide to deal with our good friend Jaska here, let's make sure we have all items, all kills, we have all secrets. And as always, I will speed it forward. Let's go ahead, hit the switch, which will lower the force field, and that'll spawn 2 archviles near Jaska. Go ahead, make our way through. And just like that, enemies cleared and out. Over the kills, over the secrets. As we figured, items are kryptonite. And when we hit that switch, we are able to backtrack to get any of the ones you missed. I'll skip it forward. As we go ahead to get ourselves medikits. And be prepared for pandemonium. Arachnotron imps out of here. Let's go ahead and pay these chain gunners a visit. Wipe out the one across from us. All the enemies down here. And all the Arachnotrons that think they have a chance. We should probably let them down gently. Oh look, he fell to pieces on us. Well, that just means that area is good for us. And that just means we can finally get that cave wiped out. All the way over past the server room. In the back lies the other half of the cave that we left for a rainy day. And just like that, we have armor bonuses. We have the chain gunner hiding in the lava. Further up the road, we have a bazillion barrels we can blow up. Some imps to wipe out. This area is good. Around the corner is the Berserk, giving us all but just one item left. We go ahead, head back up to food court. If we remember, we saved the Berserk for a rainy day. Luckily, that rainy day never came. And just like that, all kills, items, and secrets. Holy moly. What can be said about this gargantuan map? This is one of the greatest spectacles I have ever seen put to doom. Crushers, every monster in the game, including custom monsters. Yes, some of your lab enemies were here from the previous level. They just kind of blended in. Literally, it has slaughter. It has regular fights. It's got more power-ups than you can ever imagine. It's got every weapon except the BFG 9000 to make you get very creative with it. And who does it have at the start of all of this? Who I can only assume to be Jaska himself. Obviously, this is just a clipboard-carrying scientist who has an infatuation with Doom and programming. Who else could program these crazy worlds we're in with all these monsters but Jaska himself? Sorry, my friend, you've done an amazing job, the absolute mapping goat, but it's time to go. Thanks for memories, Jaska, but unfortunately, in this map, in this world, we're done here. This land is finally ours. And what better way to celebrate than the actual credits themselves, and with our secret message, thanks for playing. With actually the same assets that was used in map 5, Mountain Village. This is that same village, and over there is the castle and courtyard from maps 8 and 9. No better way to possibly end this series. Cannot wait to go into detail about it in the DCMS breakdown for Lost Civilization as a whole. I will give you a clue. It is my favorite WAD ever created for a reason, so I think you can get a pretty good idea of how the maps are going to be ranked. Are all of them winners? A's and S's? Absolutely not. But the series as a whole, if you've even been casually thinking about this, absolutely give it a try yourself. You will not be disappointed. There is something in Lost Civilization for everyone. So again, if you've not seen the playlist, please check it out. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.